start recording now. Okay, we're on air now. Just getting my setup ready. And my friend is starting to message me right now. Because of course, that's what always happens. My boyfriend is telling me something as well. Okay. So, we were in Betnikh. We were questing through Betnikh. If I recall correctly, I think the last quest we did were the ones where we saw the different future thingies. And well, I mentioned that you were told that those features might not come to pass, but in reality, you really cannot change it. So I really disliked that part of the quest. Excuse me, I got a little of a cold. And we're going to continue with the different quest. This one, if we recall correctly, the Bloodthorn plot, because we had this Bloodthorn cultist in the island, so we have to guess what they are doing. We've been investigating. We investigated already Carved Tales, and now we're going to investigate. I think this is Moricelli. And I'm going to investigate Greenfield, Morcelli, the Carfields, Bloodthorn cultists were seen there after the attack on Stonetooth. I may be able to find out more about their plans. And I think this is actually Moricelli. So we're going to see what's going on here.
The souls of the dead are restless. Ancient warriors who died in battle against the Bretons now rise. Who calls to them, and why?
Okay, this is one of the stupid question moments. So, you guys were recently attacked by necromancers, and now you're wondering. Well, actually, there is actually I'm not sure if this person is aware that there is a plot going on, or that we're investigating why the cultists are in. In the island, where they attack the island, but guys, they're necromancers. Who do you think is raising dead soldiers from long ago? So, is there anything I can do?
You are one of the newcomers. Another of your group, the mage Naramo, went to see what he could uncover. Find him and learn what he has seen.
So, Naramo's always going after old stones. Where can I find him?
His magic enabled him to pass the spirits undetected. I suspect he looks to reach the inner ruins. Seek him near the doorway, beyond the fields where the dead roam.
I'll go and see if I can aid him. So, let's go find Naramo.
Be careful. Foul magic taints the air.
No, really.
Perhaps your learned friend can shed some light on this dark mystery and help you to bring an end to its source.
You know these ruins very well.
The Aliens, wild elves as some call them, have always fascinated me. They are long gone, but their ruins remain on Betnikh. From these we gleaned how they lived and died so many years ago.
So is this some kind of orc scholar? Do orcs have scholars? I mean, there are orcs that are scholars, like in the Mages Guild and in other places, but I will have to play Hrothgar again just to check it out. Because I don't know if there are actually scholars in Hrothgar. I'm surely there are. Yep, we got the museum thing. But it was more than scholarly. It was, yeah, well, I guess we could call them scholars, yeah. I mean, that they were kind of trying to maintain old cultural relics and stuff, but yeah, they also investigated them, so I guess the orcs do have scholars. Isn't research a strange occupation for an orc? Okay, I promise I said what I said without reading the answer and without actually remembering what the conversation was about, because I played the game for so long, I don't pay attention to every conversation anymore. So I promise I was thinking that without actually reading the my question, the character's question to the NPC.
We are not all warriors, and we are far from the savages outsiders assume.
Yeah, that's
Some
a
of
good one.
us wield a quill as skillfully as others wield warhammers.
Okay, touche. That was very terrible on my part. That was terrible. I mean, orcs are real cool. I played Hrothgar. I think Hrothgar has one of the best storylines in the whole game. It's absolutely amazing. It's a really good storyline, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Hrothgar so much in general. It's a really good DLC. So I have nothing against orcs. I think they're really cool, and I actually have a friend who plays orcs all the time, and he's told me a bunch about the lore, and they're really interesting as a race. They're really cool. Okay, so let's go in, see what... can't get the bug. See what Naramo tells us. Let's get some stuff. Okay. So there is Naramo. Let's go get this paper first. Drusillus note. Drusillus sounds familiar. Offered curses, threats, no useful information, died during. Yeah, I think that this might be some of the Bloodthorn cultists. Maybe one of the bosses. Older male, older daughter, broke quickly, should promise, sadly knew nothing, died after interrogation. Yeah, she doesn't sound like a very nice person. Reveal hidden entrance beneath Great Hall. Possible link to the library will keep alive until store is verified. Verified son's story. Yeah, so maybe this is the boss we're going to fight inside the ruins. And apparently she's been trying to get in and into some library that apparently is in there. And she's been using torture to reach her objectives. That's super nice of her. I really hate this. Are there actually good necromancers in the game at all? I don't think I have that. No, I actually don't have that. Let's talk to Naramo.
Ah, my old friend. Couldn't resist another exploration? Be mindful. This one may be a touch more dangerous. Foul necromancy is at work here.
You really don't know the places I've been into, so yeah, but I think this is going to be easy. Yeah, one of the I've been to some the DLC dungeons that were absolutely nightmarish. I think it might have been March. No, it wasn't March of Sacrifices. It was the other one, the other werewolf ruin. I just got a message from my boss. I'm gonna check this real quick. I don't care. Not now. So, yep. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It's the one on Reaper's March. I don't remember. That one was nightmarish. that one was absolutely awful. It got to a point where there were so many things going on. It was like I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here, and it was frustrating. We got stuck on one. Eventually we managed to get to the end, but we got stuck at some point in one of the bosses, and it was awful. It was absolutely awful. I heard you were here. What's going on?
The mysteries of Nirn span beyond the Dwemer. The aliens fascinate me in equal measure. I had to see this place for myself. The more vexing mystery at present, however, lies with these orc spirits.
So you're this kind of scholar that touches every branch. Interesting. So there are spirits in there?
Even you must have noticed the ghostly figures in the field. This is no ordinary haunting. Something brought them back and binds them here. I suspect the answer is inside the catacombs.
Yep, perhaps we should investigate. And talking about stupid questions, yep, that was my very own stupid question because the field is littered with spirits. Perhaps we should investigate.
Indeed you should. The ruin is sealed magically, but it is a minor challenge. I shall unseal the door for you and await your return. My research is best done in safety.
I really like how these mages always find everything. So, oh yeah, there is a seal on the door, but yeah, I'll break it just like, yeah, well, I cook, I don't know, roast beef. No problem about that. And yeah, research is best done in safety every time, preferably. So, I'm ready, let's go inside.
Just like old times, isn't it?
What old
I do like
times?
to have such a useful tool, ally with me.
Yeah, I heard that. And also, what old
Proper
times we just
application of
met.
magic to these stones, and the way is open.
Okay, so first marker is here. Let's get the wheat. I don't see anything over there. Rice. Grapes. Warcaller Targoth.
You are not one of them. You have not the taint. Help us. Free us from this torment.
Who are you and what the heck's going on here?
I am Targoth, war caller of the Stone Wolves. Cultists have violated my tomb, and those of my warriors. The vile priestess Drusilla leads the cult, dragging our spirits back to this realm.
So how's she doing that?
In life, I wielded a magical war horn. My soldiers obeyed it, hearing its call across all barriers. Drusilla now uses it to call my warriors from beyond the grave, binding them to her will.
So how can Drusilla be stopped?
She is in the lower chambers. Kill her before she can send my soldiers against our descendants. That will free me from her bonds. Then the horn can return my warband to its honored rest.
I'll go find her. So we have to retrieve the horn that she's using to command the spirits. Go to the east. Oh, nice. Ooh, this is nice. Cool. I don't know what the heck it is, but that's cool. And let's get the stuff from the sacks. Rose, green. And down they go. Well, to be quite honest, as a boss, she was kind of disappointing. Not saying the game should be frustrating and difficult, but these vanilla bosses are not very challenging at all. I was wondering if this was a pressure plate of some sort. So now that we've gathered... Nope. Still got some stuff here. Let's get the horn. And we got the spirit here.
You have freed me, but my warriors still cry out for an end to their torment.
What did the cultists want with your warband?
I overheard them mention the ruin of Karzog's demise. Whatever they're planning, it is to take place there. But that is not my concern. Now that you have the horn, free my warriors.
And how can I do that?
Return the horn to its rightful place atop my tomb in the next chamber. Then my warriors will rest once again.
And what happens if I keep
You
it?
condemn my warriors to further degradation. Surely you have more honor than that. We no longer belong in this realm. Our battle is over. Let us have peace.
I understand, and I'm a good person, and my character is a good person, so we are actually going to return the horn. I'm not going to be... I don't think I actually gain anything by keeping it anyways. I mean, it's not like I can say, okay, I'm going to command you to join me in Cold Harbor against Moloch Baal's forces or something. So there really is no reason why you should keep the horn. At least I don't think I've been given any reason why I should. I might be able to control the spirits. Yeah, that's kind of the point. You can control the spirits, but what for? I don't even know. So I will return the horn.
Your efforts honor us, champion. I feel the spirits of my warriors return to rest, and so I shall follow. Be bold, warrior. The cultists still plague this island. You will meet them again, to their sorrow.
So, Liv Morrison, what are you doing here?
Superbly done, as expected. I'll just take a look around now that you've cleared the way.
So, you're just going to enjoy your time here?
Nothing but dusty tomes and rusty weapons. I expected tagging along with Naramo to be more lucrative.
Honestly, what were you expecting? I mean, to be honest, maybe some of those dusty tomes are very old and probably they're very expensive. But, which is kind of the reason why you got treasure hunters. Because the ancient treasures, they actually usually sell for quite a lot in the market, and especially in the black market. But anyways, what are you expecting to find in a ruin? Treasure? Gold? I don't know.
Foul cultists defiling the souls of the dead. I hope we find more of them so I can cut down a few myself.
Well, Redguards are very no-no about necromancy. which is actually super cool.
No one said anything about haunted ruins and necromancers. I didn't sign up for this.
Where do you came from again? Let's get out of here. Ah, there's your
The
orc friend.
spirits have vanished. Their valiant souls rest once again. Quickly, tell me what you found below. We have much to discuss.
I released the spirits, but Karzak's demise is the cult's target.
Cultists have indeed been spotted at Karzak's demise. Their intent is unknown. I will pray for the honored dead, then return to speak with the chief. I fear all will be needed to end the Bloodthorn plot.
And what about Karzak demise? Investigate what? Grimfield. Now we have to go to Grimfield, which I guess is this. Yep. So let's go to Grimfield, and I don't remember what Karzak demise. I think this might be Karzak demise. So let's go to Grimfield, see what we get there. I quite like the horses in the game. They feel okay. I mean, I still remember the horses in Oblivion. They basically had 3 positions, which was walking, and gallop, and jump. And it was funny because it was like you were galloping, and then when you jump, you see that there is a rather fluid movement here. Rather fluid. And it was like suddenly the skin of the horse simply switched from this movement to jump, and it stayed there for a few seconds up in the air, and then it fell down back to the previous skin. It was super bad. But yeah, we're talking about a game from 2006, so Skyrim did it a little bit better. I remember. If I remember, I think they actually did. Oh, and I got this veil font, super cute.
Hold it! Stop right there. No one enters. Chief Taskel's orders.
So, okay, we got this cemetery which is full of zombies, and where in Oblivion did they come from?
Bloodthorn cult. They're raising zombies all over the graveyard. I'm here to keep the people out until War Chief Taskel arrives and crushes them all.
So, aren't you worried about the cult raising an army? Isn't that pretty much what they're actually doing? I mean, we got zombies, we got ghosts back there. So, anyways.
Ha! An army? These are Breton zombies. Flimsy little bodies in the ground. They'll die easy. Still, if you feel like slaughtering cultists, I won't stop you. Start with the crypt in the center. I saw a few in there.
You're a bit cocky. I mean, I've fought my good deal of this, and these things just come back again. I'll go have a look.
You get into trouble, you're on your own.
So why is there a Breton graveyard on Betnikh? Isn't this an orc island? This is actually a good question, and it has a very good explanation.
This was a Breton island, hundreds of years ago. War Chief Isgil and the Seamount orcs wiped them out. The Seamounts were the fiercest raiders on the sea, until we settled here.
So what was so special about Betnikh?
Steel and stone, how could you ask? High, defensible cliffs, a view of all approaches from the fortress, fertile land for crops. What's not to like? Isgil's wives insisted we settle here, so we did.
I kind of like that they're respectful over their fallen enemies, and they have this graveyard here, and it's like, okay, we're not going to do anything to this graveyard. We're going to respect it. That's a good sentiment. Makes the orcs really nice. So why haven't you dealt with the zombies yourself? I mean, seriously, are you really asking that?
My orders are to watch them until they try to break out, or until Chief Tazgul gets here and cuts off their heads. That's all. An orc follows orders, even if they're stupid.
I really like that he's saying that this is an idiotic. I mean, I should have just gotten in there myself and ripped the zombies to shreds. Okay, here's where the part of the graveyard is explained. If you own the island, why leave a Breton graveyard intact?
We're not savages. We respect the enemy's dead. When an orc dies, he gets a cairn to mark where he fell, weapons atop it. We don't stick our dead in the ground like Bretons. Even so, we won't desecrate their graves.
It's really, really nice that they respect both the Breton customs and the fact that there is a graveyard there. So we're going to see what's going on and kill ourselves some zombies in the way. Because really, it's just faster getting rid of them than just trying to avoid them. And we have another sky shirt here. You got all three. Let's see what the book says. So Betnikh is how Betnikh was initially called by the Breton, and it's really, really cool because that's actually how cities and countries and stuff got their name. Like for example, Madrid. It originally was called Myrid, which was like Matrix or where the waters dwell or some stuff like that. So there is usually a reason why a city or a country is called a certain way. And if you guys look it up, it's usually pretty interesting.
Greetings, stranger. You are not a cultist. Help us defeat these necromancers.
So she's a Brennan ghost. So how are we going to defeat the slash them, burn them, or something like that?
Take the Staff of Arche, a potent weapon against undead. You must first charge the staff, then use it to destroy the foul abominations summoned by these necromancers.
Okay, how are we charging this stuff?
The blasphemers employ dark magic to raise the dead, disrupt their rituals, and release that energy. The Staff of Arche will convert this into power to destroy their dark creations.
And now, who is she? That's good, okay? We're already talking about important stuff. Like, I don't know, get the staff and charge it with energy and destroy the zombies. And now, yeah, it's good. Who are you actually?
In life, I was a priestess of Arche. I served King Renwick for many years. I was with him when the Seamount Orcs invaded. We died together at their hands.
The Seamount clan killed you.
Many died under their blades, but that was long ago. The Bloodthorn cultists desecrate our graves today. I beg you to stop them.
Didn't she already told us that the clan slaughtered them? Are you the guardian of this graveyard?
Even in death, I watch over my people. Necromancy is a crime against Arche. The aura of corruption builds as my countrymen's bodies are raised and desecrated by these minions of the worm. I need your help to stop them.
There's a funny thing about worms is that they don't actually eat bodies. I'm sure they eat something else. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, you fucking... So...
The Staff of Arche. Take it. Use it to strike down these blasphemers.
What can you tell me about these necromancers?
The Bloodthorn cult's necromancy corrupts nature. They're led by reachmen of the worst sort, allies of Manamarco. They raise our dead to assault the orcs. This desecration must end.
Okay, so what just happened there was that someone pulled a zombie.
What have we here?
We'll talk about that after. Well, let's just mention that. Someone just pulled a zombie. The zombie did an air effect attack and it hit us, which was the reason I was pulled out of the conversation because I was in aggro. I believe that was accidental because the person didn't seem to. But I've seen it done on purpose. Like, you're just talking to some NPC or you're just AFK or something, and people will drag monsters or mobs towards you and force them to make an area of effect attack on top of you, so they either kill you or disrupt you or something. It's like, why are you some of you people such asses, really? Anyways, so many people in the island today.
Out for a stroll? Enjoying the scenery?
Why are you dressed like that?
Just exploring the island. I came across these fine fellows disturbing the graves and decided to kill a few. I've collected some robes in this bag. Take one if you want the zombies to leave you alone.
Thanks,
I'll be
Louisa.
hunting cultists while you're playing with your staff. If I find any more robes, I'll leave them for you. These necromancers are disgusting, but they do dress well.
I'm not going to bother with the stealth approach. Because really, it's just faster just getting rid of the zombies. And anyways, most of the times when you aggro, you will lose the disguise and you have to find another one. So it's just annoying. And okay, these are the spots, the rituals we have to destroy. And the problem here is that since there are so many people, many of those rituals have already been harvested, so it makes things a little more challenging when there's and someone just pulled every necromancer in the area. For some reason that kind of pisses me off, that the people that keep that pull a whole dungeon, like you're just delving.
Fully charged. Quickly, meet me at my tomb.
You're just having fun doing a dungeon or something, and there is this person who rushes past and just pulls everything, and is like, why? Just let me enjoy my game.
I sense great power in the staff. You've done well.
What do I do with it now?
The staff will reveal circles of corruption among the crypts. There lurk the Bloodthorn cult's abominations, hidden in pockets of oblivion. Plant the staff in a circle to draw an abomination into our world, then destroy it.
We're going to do that. See, this one pulled another mob. I would rather play with less people, but whatever. Okay. So the abomination is scamp. And the scamp is gone. Let's go get the next one. Let's not pull. I think she might have actually pulled it. But that's okay. We've got a ghost here. And let's go get the next one. And we got a zombie.
It is done. Meet me at the west end of the graveyard.
Strike!
I really was not expecting so many people to be doing this mission. Like, right now.
The Bloodthorn's perversion of my people is ended. The honored dead are at rest once again.
Well, that's good. Let's hope that zombies will just go back to their graves. It's kind of funny that in these missions there are many times where, oh yeah, you managed to finish the thread and everything, and it's like, the zombies are still trying to kill me. Sometimes they say, okay, they'll eventually just go back to rest, but for now you're going to have to deal with them. I mean, it's not like I want to clear the areas and live the whole game without mobs to fight, because that would be stupid. But it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. Is the threat ended?
The cult focused all their power into their abominations. Now these are dust and ash. The threat to us is ended, but the threat to you remains. King Betnikh wishes to repay our debt to you. Speak to him. Learn your true peril.
Okay, this is flashback moment. I thought that was Cadwell.
You have returned my people to their rest. I wish to repay you, but I've only information to give.
You don't have any idea how incredibly important information can be. So what can you tell me?
The Seamount Orcs attacked generations ago. They took our island. Under their rule, what we called Betnikh became Betnikh. My failure to defend my people was unforgivable. But how I attempted to defeat the Orcs was worse.
What did you do?
I attempted necromancy. An ancient Ayleid relic is buried on this island. The Bloodthorns seek its power. Enter the portal beside me. You'll see my last day through the eyes of my enemies. Learn what you can.
The Ayleids were really awful people, because most of the relics and most of the stuff they created are absolutely nightmare-inducing. They're terrible. And this is no exception. Okay, let's see what she can tell us.
Targoth! The Breton king has sealed himself deeper in the ruin. He is preparing some foul spell.
So what spell
I know
is
only
this?
that the magic he summons will slaughter our army. Unless we stop him, every orc here will die.
How do we stop the king?
We must learn how to reach their cowardly king and the nature of his foul magic. Make these prisoners talk. We have confiscated their belongings. They may hold clues to what they know.
Yeah, how far should I go in my interrogations? This doesn't make me very comfortable.
The code of Malak is clear. So long as these Bretons aid their king in his foul magic, they remain our enemies. If you can coerce them through words alone, do so. If not...
If not...
They must pay the blood price. I took this charm off a Reach Witch. Hold it tight and order any guard to execute his prisoner. The charm will chain their soul and compel them to answer you. You will have one question, Targoth. Ask wisely.
My nose is itchy. Sorry about that. Let's see what the code of Malak is.
Don't steal. Don't attack without reason. Fight with honor. Protect your tribe. These Bretons claim to have surrendered, but if they refuse to answer truthfully, they remain our mortal enemies.
Is there honor in killing unarmed prisoners?
They aid their king in his foul plan to kill us all. Unless they tell us how to stop him, his magic will wipe us out. We are at war, Targoth. Do what you must.
I'm going to have to do some terrible things. It doesn't make me very comfortable, but the thing is here is it's either we get the information or they're going to kill us all. So is this kind of an end justified any means thingy or something? I know how to save us, my love. Meet me at the ruins we spoke a fortnight ago. Open the door using the method I taught you. Bring Bisan. Once inside, we'll be safe. I don't know what the thing is about. Let's start with to the queen.
You. How much more blood do you want?
Okay, answer me truthfully, and you will live. Lie to me, and you die.
You've invaded my home. You've slaughtered my people. Why would I help you, orc? You'll kill us all anyway.
She has a point. Okay, we have 3 possible options. Tell me what magic your husband summons unless you're ready to die. Are there any Breton knights left unaccounted for? Tell me how to open the door that hides Renwick, or I will kill your daughter. I'm going to go with this option because it's the most obvious one. Basically because if I threaten her, she might be a little scared, but you threaten to kill her daughter and she's not going to be very happy about it.
Bizan?
No, she's just a child. You cannot kill our child.
If you want to save her life, tell me how to reach Renwick.
Oh, Renwick, forgive me. There are crystals and braziers by the door. Turn them to lower the wards. Now, please, spare our daughter.
I'm going to spare them because I'm not a monster. We have that's more of you today than I have in the past. You must hold the orbs. Give me time to complete the spell we discussed. Hold fast, Drago. Even if you fall, we will find victory. This is a letter from the king to this guy.
Orc, you will pay for this.
Answer me truthfully and you live. Lie to me and you die.
Ha! You dictate terms, pig child? Give me back my sword and I'll give you a clean end. Ask your questions. Amuse me.
So, tell me how to reach Renwick if you value your life. Tell me what magic your king plans or will hurt you. What were King Renwick's last orders? Answer true. I do not know which one will give me the right answer. I don't know. I don't think I've ever managed to get a right answer from this guy in previous gameplays. So, let's tell me how to reach Renwick if you value your life, maybe. We got the last orders there anyway. Magic your king plans or will hurt you? Maybe the magic. I'll go with the magic one.
Terrified, are you? Ha! You should be. Our king is a mighty sorcerer. Even now he summons an undead army from the depths of these ruins. Flee while you can, Orc. Leave our island.
So we actually got the right one. The magic one. I guess because it's here in the letter spell we discussed thing. So I thought that might actually be the right answer.
I fear the worst.
So the aliens saw the error of their ways. They buried the weapon deep within the ancient tomb on what is now Betnikh. Reason how written on a scroll below. How can I let Renwick do this? Archie forbids it. I don't think the aliens were really aware of what they were doing because otherwise they would have destroyed the relic instead of
never looked worse.
Instead of actually hiding it. But yeah, if they didn't hit their stuff, there would be like we would miss half the game's content. So we know that there's a thing with those stuff, with those rocks there. Let's see.
Targoth, our victory is near.
I know how to open the door.
By Malek's right hand, my warcaller triumphs again. We will end this assault and the efforts of this cowardly king.
So what will we do with King Renwick? What do you do with a king? I mean,
there's no honor in the slaughter of a broken people and defeated knights. If King Renwick surrenders, he will join his people in exile.
That's a good answer.
Let them spread word of our ferocity across the seas.
That's a very good answer. I really like the way this guy thinks. What if he doesn't surrender?
Then I will cut him down. Stay your blade beyond this door, Targoth. Leave King Renwick to me.
Okay. So let's. I mean, this couldn't be easier. Most of the quests in the game are, most of the quizzes in the game are very, very simple. So we got the king here.
Damn you! Help me!
What's this? Yes, I feel your power. But how do you work?
So this is the artifact.
Renwick, surrender now, and I'll spare your worthless life.
Stay back! I hold destruction in my hands.
Magic cannot save you. Surrender or die.
Leave now, or I'll use this relic to obliterate you!
You will not harm my people. Draw steel!
Help me! Help me, damn you all!
And he's dead.
Bury this elf-loving fool. Those who remain will accept exile or die.
So what he's basically done is show us how dangerous the relic is. And the reason why nobody should actually place our hands. He faltered because he was not willing to do what the relic required of him.
Even my death failed my people.
You try to use a relic and it's gonna kill you.
Yes. Once I summoned the relic's power, I realized what it demanded of me. Souls. It craves souls. I would not pay that price, but the Bloodthorn will. They will raise this undead army and slaughter you all.
So this is kind of the point here, is that he wasn't willing to use a relic because the relic was needed souls to power it. So that's the reason he was actually killed in the end. He did not want to surrender, but he was not willing to use a relic to wipe out the orcs. And he's not a bad guy. He was not a bad guy. The problem is that certain enemies, like the Bloodthorn cultists, will be willing to do that. Because they're remorseless, heartless people. So, how can I stop them?
The Ayleid relic is the key, but my memories have faded with time. I no longer remember its location. I know only that you must find it before the Bloodthorn. I offer this knowledge as payment for the souls you saved today.
Okay. I very much thank you for that information. So now we know what the Bloodthorns are plotting.
Glad I found you. I've got news.
I don't really like this person very much.
We need you back at the fortress. Right now!
So, what's going on?
Orc scouts sighted Bloodthorn cultists and Karzog's demise. Tozgol's mobilizing the army to go kill them all, but Lambour's worried. She thinks it might be a trap. Did you find out anything?
The cultists seek an Ayleid relic that can raise an invincible army.
That's awful. I'll go find the captain. Get back to the fortress and let Lambour know. Maybe it's not too late.
I guess we have to hurry to Karzog's demise. No, we have to talk with Lambour at the fortress. So the zombies are still up and going. And we have to go there. So let's go. This island is also a lot of fun to play. I think that the quest is pretty cool, it's pretty decent. And anyways, I really like the whole Daggerfall Covenant storyline. I think it's very well done. It's one of my favorite. So, let's go. Oh, more stones. Let's go get the ore. And I got another lead. Well, that's a good day. Got 2 leads, 1 purple, 1 yellow. And I'll harvest them later. Okay, here's Lambour. Where are these people?
You're back. Good. Do you know what this cult is planning?
Yeah, something terrible. The cult seeks a powerful relic beneath Karzog's demise.
Bloodthorn cultists were sighted at those ruins. Chieftain Tazgol has already taken the army to deal with them. They're walking into a trap.
So how can you be so sure they're walking into a trap? I mean, it's likely a trap, but...
Chief Tazgol is leading the orcs toward Karzog's. He's determined to wipe the Bloodthorn cult off Betnikh.
What's wrong? You sound worried.
Chief Tazgol doesn't see the danger. The Bloodthorns are after an ancient Ayleid weapon that we know nothing about. We must catch up to Tazgol and stop him from rushing in.
So let's get going.
Quickly, to Karzog's to deal with this threat.
Everything. Yes, sir!
So apparently these are sort of an army or something. They're going to come with us. We're going to get there first, I guess. Maybe because we're on horseback. Okay, we're here.
Commander Karsh, what's wrong?
The Bloodthorns have raised a spectral army from the depths of the ruins. We can't defeat them.
Get the wounded back to the fortress. We'll put an end to this.
The cultists have somehow sealed the doors with the Welkin stones.
Find a way into the ruins.
Okay.
The orcs are being routed by a spirit army. The Bloodthorns have tapped into a power I've never seen before.
How do I get inside?
The crystals around the door are activated by 3 Welkin stones in the ruins. I think I can handle one of them, but you'll need to deal with the other 2.
Okay, we're doing our part. Don't worry, we'll get this done.
Don't do anything stupid.
So the orcs are running like... What the heck? Are you guys running from ghosts? Did we pull? Nope. Let's get rid of this ghost so they don't bother us. Down they go. Ectoplasm. Worthless stuff.
This is no place for the living. Be gone.
I need to pass the doorway.
Others entered before you. They have released an ancient evil in the depths of our sanctuary. No more shall pass.
Can you please talk a little slower? Oh my goodness. I plan to end this evil.
On that promise, I will help you to enter our catacombs. Precede me to the door.
He just believed me. Okay, follow me. And I think now I have to drag him all the way to the door. This is the funny thing, is like, yeah, you're not going to enter. Hey, bud, I want to destroy the evil thing. Okay, then you might enter. How do you know I'm even being truthful? Let's kill this guy. Nothing interesting. It just takes this long to get things done in this part. And now we have to rinse and repeat by doing the same here. Fortunately, the Ramos decided to do another one, so we don't have to deal with the 3 of them. Otherwise, I'd be pissed.
Yet without a soul. How can this be?
Yeah, who could have guessed? My soul was stolen, I will get it back.
Are you one of those who violated our sanctuary?
My nose still itchy. No, I want to stop them.
Deep within our sanctuary, others have unleashed a force beyond their control. Lead me to the door if you dare to enter.
So we didn't really have to argue much with this guy. He's like, oh yeah, okay. If you're brave enough, you'll go in. Oh, we have a paper here. We're not going to read the bedtime stories now. So let's hope that does the trick. Not yet. Wasn't Narama supposed to deal with the 3 with one of those? Really? I'm going to have a talk with him.
Violation. The living desecrate our sanctuary. Death to all.
Hold on, I think the images froze. Okay, the image froze for me. I don't know if it froze for you guys. Now it seems to be working. So let's hope it's working. Okay, I'm just checking OBS for a second. Just checking, making sure that things are working. Okay. Wait, I'm here to stop them. So what, you want to kill me and you're not going to do that?
Terror unseen for millennia has been unleashed. Death and eternal torment await all in this land. What hope do you have of stopping forces you cannot understand?
Let me inside and I'll try.
You lack a soul. That loss may serve you in good stead inside.
Why?
Lead the way to the door, and I will help open it.
This way? So why having no soul is supposed to help me in any possible way? I'm guessing because the relic, the artifact feeds on soul, so I'm guessing that's the only reason why it would help me having no soul. I saw the blessed though, by the way. I'm just not picking it up. I'm taking this, however. Okay, it seems like the door is open. Hey, people are here. Why are people here? What's going on?
It's opening. Get ready, everyone.
So you are all coming inside? And it's open.
Best move quietly. The enemy is within.
Let's move.
We're right behind you, Captain.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure that the stream is still working because it froze before. I hope it didn't freeze for you. That would not be good.
These look valuable, don't they?
So what these guys? I'm just going to run my way through it. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Never been in ruins this old before. But there's some good stuff just lying around, free for the taking.
You stay on your line. What have you found?
I overheard cultists talking about a portal. The relic that's causing all the trouble is in there. I lifted a uniform off a cultist who no longer needed it. It's waiting in the bag. Might help you get past some of the ones I left alive.
Thanks.
Get into that uniform and act natural. Should fool some of them at least.
Okay, we're going to use the uniform. Because apparently that's what the game wants me to do. But I'm sure I could just bust my way through them. This is one of the... Okay, we're here. You have to be careful with I don't know, guards or sentinels or something, because they can't see through your disguise. So let's go inside. Okay, this is no sentinel. This is one sentinel. What the heck is that thing doing there? Let's move here. Wait until it passes. And I think she might have seen us. Seems like we had pulled, but nope. Okay. We got a book here. Going to be a good day, I have feelings. Sailing without a hitch, Furrow knows his business. We'll be rich and gone before orcs even know we're here. So what are these guys? Treasure hunters? If they were smart, they'd be digging in these ruins themselves, but I've never known orcs to be particularly smart. Okay, that was bad. That's not nice. 1 week with no loot, the tier insists there is a room we haven't found. But I'm sick of listening to that cant. It was a mistake to sign up for this thing. If the orcs don't kill us, a cave-in will. I can't believe it, the cat found something. We discovered an old door hidden behind a bookcase. It hasn't been opened in Akatosh knows how long. Might finally see a good score. Even one decent relic would be enough to make this trip worthwhile. We'll open it tomorrow when Delphine gets back. Hey Delphine, that was the name of the woman in Skyrim, the Blades woman. Why did we do it? Why did we open that door? Did the deer know what would happen? I just can't get his screams out of my head. No relic is worth this. I'm leaving, no matter what Delphine says. Even if there is a curse, I didn't touch it. What would some long dead alien want with my soul anyway? I don't think the guy made it out. I think the guy might be this person, perhaps. So let's see what Master Kazan tells us.
The others have gone on ahead. I delayed here to discourage pursuit.
So are they far?
Only a little ways ahead. We will be waiting for you.
Best of luck. Get this food stuff, because it's good for crafting. Food buff is very important.
Gloom and death.
So what were you expecting in an alien ruin?
Follow me. I know a shortcut.
Okay. So let's see where he's going to take us. To this shortcut here.
One moment. I'll open this door for you.
Nice.
Let's go!
Do I want to remain dressed like a cultist? I don't think I need the disguise anymore. I think I'm going to take it off.
Don't get murdered.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing more cultists. Now we have traps. Okay, here's the thing. How old are these things? And why is it still working? So we did find some cultists. I really was not expecting to see more cultists. I thought we were pretty much there, right? No problem, we'll just get rid of them. The usual way. Let's get this. Nice. Get food. Oh, became dust. Okay, this is one of the most interesting parts because we have to make a choice. I already know what the choice I'm going to make.
I suspect that Vardan died when the portal closed. The body cannot survive without the soul.
What can you tell me?
The Bloodthorns created a portal to the spirit realm with this Welkin stone. Vardan is on the other side, commanding the spirits slaying the orcs. He's trapped over there since we closed the portal.
How are we going to stop him?
Without the Breton ritual Vardan used, only one without a soul can cross the portal. That means you. You must activate the Welkin stone, enter the spirit realm, and kill Vardan.
Okay, here's the thing. How does he even know I don't have a soul? I mean, this kind of happens a lot in the game, is that some people will realize you don't have a soul, and some people won't realize that you don't have a soul. For example, there is one of this mission in the Almeri Dominion quest line where you have to touch a stone and pledge your soul, and it's actually a soul gem. You have to pledge your soul to the cause when you infiltrate with the inheritance. Yeah, I think that was the name. The Veiled Heritance. Sorry. When you infiltrate with the Veiled Heritance, that's basically when you discover that Estri was the betrayer all along, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to do that, sure, because you don't have a soul, so it doesn't matter if you touch the stone or not. So how does Naramo actually know this when the Veiled Heritance did not? I don't know, it confuses me. So, I'm ready. I mean, it just seems convenient. It's like, now some characters conveniently know the information, now they don't, conveniently.
You're too late. My army feeds.
And down he goes. So we're going to touch the relic to get back, apparently. Why touching the relic would get me back, I don't even know.
Let's think about this. What's to think about? It killed hundreds of orcs. The cultists did that. In the right hands, this could defend the Covenant against invaders. I'm not giving that thing to the people who leveled Orsinium.
Do you guys remember this? Because this is exactly what happened during the visions. It's the exact same scene. That's why I said those visions were when the orc priestess told us, oh, well, they're possible futures, they don't need to come to be. All three of them happen. All three of them. You cannot avoid it. So now we have to make a choice between either destroying the relic or keeping it, and that thing is evil.
The relic, ours at last, for the Covenant.
So you're sure we should keep that thing?
Yes, keep it and use it. A discovery like this could tip the war in our favor. Think of all the lives we could save.
What are you going to do with this thing? I mean, it feeds on souls. You need souls to feed. Are you just going to absorb the souls of your enemies to power this thing and raise the dead or something? How would it save lives?
With this relic, our enemies would not dare invade the Covenant. No more pact raids out of Skyrim. No Dominion fleets in our waters. Think of a whole ocean here, not just the waves. It's what we must do to protect our people, all our people.
I have to think about this. So this is basically saying I have a nuclear weapon. So you're not going to attack me because I have a nuclear weapon.
I need you to listen to me.
What is it?
Keep the relic, please. My brothers are in the Covenant army. This could prevent war and save their lives.
I can't promise I'm going to do that. This thing is a
What do you
monster.
mean? Didn't you hear me? Don't you dare risk the lives of my brothers. If you destroy that relic, I never want to see your face again.
First you appear out of nowhere, and now this. What are you, anyway?
Say what? What do you think should be done with the relic?
I don't often agree with Colleen, but she's right. We must hand it over to the Covenant. King Faharajad will see that it's used responsibly.
I wish I could be sure.
Trust Colleen. She knows Faharajad, and she's convinced the relic can save lives.
I'm really not sure about this.
Destroy the relic now! Didn't you hear the screams as those things consumed the souls of my people?
This is a hard decision. No, it isn't.
It should be an easy one. You must destroy it. Do not hand it to the ones who leveled Orsinium and tried to exterminate all my kind.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
Orsinium used to be the orc homeland. Breton and Redguard kings have a nasty habit of burning it to the ground. Now the Covenant will solve all our problems. You give them the relic, they'll use it to keep orcs in line. If not now, then one day.
Mm-hmm. Orsinium used to be Orc homeland. Isn't that what it is now? I don't know. So how likely is that?
This object is a curse, a danger to all. It can be turned against anyone as easily as Vardun turned it against the orcs. Unless you want me as an enemy, destroy that thing.
She has a point. She actually has a point. Thanks for the advice. There's the three alliances are very, very feeble. I mean, just think about the Evenheart Pact, where you have the Argonians who were enslaved by the Dark Elves, and now they're like acting as friends and allies and all. But do you think people can forget that history so easily? Hatred between nations traverses generations. It goes beyond generations. So it's very easy that the Daggerfall Covenant will at some point break apart, and whoever has the relic might use it against the other side. So she does have a good point, and that thing is evil.
You're not considering keeping that thing, are you? It'd take all the fun out of war.
And I like Jakar, so I'm not going to go against him. So many options.
This relic is too powerful. It'll corrupt anyone who has it. Destroy it and let's get out of here.
This is a great moment. You will assist me in the study of this object, won't you?
You really want to study this thing? I mean, well, yeah, of course, it's interesting and all. I can't just give you the relic.
Why not? I'm the only one who might discover how it works. You can't hand it over to the fools who run the Covenant. Destroy it rather than that.
I haven't decided yet, but
Give
yeah.
it to me or destroy it. Those are the only choices I will accept.
I kind of would trust Narama with the relic, mainly because he's a scholar, so he's genuinely interested in studying this thing. So I think he would be the one least likely to make a turn to misuse it. I would not give it to any of the leaders. I mean, that's a terrible idea.
This thing must be destroyed.
I'm not so certain.
Have you not listened to Kalim? Her words betray visions of power over her enemies.
He has a point.
This thing must be destroyed. We cannot allow this curse to fall upon anyone else.
Couldn't the relic be useful in the right hands?
There are no right hands to hold this evil. It must be destroyed. I cannot sail with one who would give this to those who lead the Covenant.
He has a point. I mean, we're going to destroy it because it's evil. I mean, this thing is a monster, and it should be destroyed. So we're going to banish the relic, and that means we just made some enemies. Well, not exactly enemies, but they're not going to be happy with us.
You've betrayed me and the Covenant with your actions. I can't stand to be in your company anymore. You'll leave here without me.
Okay.
You're a bigger fool than I thought. You're no shipmate of mine.
You destroyed something that might have brought us peace. You've doomed my brothers. If I never see you again, it'll be too soon.
They're not happy about my choice, as you can see. But I think I did the right choice. We're not talking about a powerful magical sword or something that can cut through, I don't know, any kind of stone or some other thing, or can rip through armor. This thing it feeds on souls. It creates zombies and stuff and enslaves people. It's not. It's evil. It's outright evil.
Your choice was the right one. Do not dwell on it.
Well, you explain that to Colleen. She's very pissed off.
Please.
The relic is gone, and my people's souls are at rest. I thank you for your choice.
Welcome.
I'm satisfied that fools won't be allowed to tinker with the relic. But I regret the lost opportunity to study it.
It was a tough choice, but you made the right one. Good job, my friend.
On the flower. I hadn't seen that. I don't think I can talk with these people, so yeah.
Why must I suffer so?
Now the ghosts have turned benign again. We destroyed the worm cultists, so let's talk to Chief Tasgol.
What do you want?
Let's go back upstairs. Okay. Oh, we got some quests here, which we will do. I'm going to mark it, just so I don't forget about it.
None of that.
We'll do it later, after I'm done with this part of the quest.
So, you decided the fate of the relic.
So, yes, sir?
What did you decide to do with the relic?
I destroyed it. No one will ever use it again.
The only correct choice. War should be honorable. There is no honor in the use of such a device. You have saved my tribe and my island. For this, I owe you a great debt.
I believe that Chief Tasgol, if you actually decide to keep the relic, he's not very happy about it.
One less alien relic to plague our world. Good.
So what's next?
Your actions have revealed a vulnerability. I thought my tribe safe on our island. This Bloodthorn attack proved me wrong. Only you and your friends on the Spearhead united were able to save this island.
So what are you asking me to do?
Months ago, Sir Lannis offered membership in the Daggerfall Covenant. I refused. You showed me I was wrong. We need allies. I would ask you to travel to Glenumbra and give Sir Lannis my petition to join. I've ordered Captain Colleen to sail you there.
I'll forward your petition to join the Daggerfall Covenant. So basically this whole mission was done so we could so these guys would join the Covenant because they refused. Orcs are not a nation like that. They are divided in strongholds, so these kind of things like they don't all share the same choices. Some of them might disagree with others, and while some might be eager to be with the Covenant, other tribes might not be so eager. Which is actually interesting. Want to remove it. Thank you.
That fool girl.
That's
She
a
doesn't
nice
know what
horse.
she's doing. Outlander, have you met Lokra, the chief's daughter? She has a fascination with the lives of adventurers like you. It's unfortunate.
Why is that?
As chief daughter, her duty is to be wed to another clan, to forge an alliance. Some seek to escape this honor. Lokra is on the verge of such a mistake. Perhaps you could dissuade her.
This seems like a clan affair.
It is because you are not of our clan that she might listen to you. If she departs without the blessing of the clan, she will be in exile. We cannot lose our only daughter, nor is Lokra ready to face the life of the clanless.
I can talk to her.
No mystery where to find Lokra. Check the docks. She'll be there, staring at your ship, if she hasn't already snuck aboard.
So Lokra is your daughter?
Moloch's hand, no. If she were, we would not have these troubles. She is the daughter of Shulg, Tazgol's hearthwife. That one's softness has made Lokra selfish and difficult.
So you don't get along with Shulg?
I pay her no mind. I only wish I'd given Tazgol a daughter. My boys are strong, but the clan needs more daughters.
You mentioned the clan's blessing. They won't give it to Lokra? Yeah, that's my dog. I was hearing him doing weird noises and he's just dreaming. So you mentioned the clan's blessings. They won't give it to Lokra?
Rarely does a clan permit a daughter to leave, and never without cause. Lokra is the chief's only daughter. We need her to do her duty. If she leaves without permission, well, clanless life is never easy.
Well, that's harsh.
Most outsiders view orcs as savage beasts. We have many enemies. We must be harsh to survive.
Okay. I guess I'll go talk to her. What I'm wondering is, have we done everything? No, we have not done everything. Because there are a few missions up here that we haven't done yet. We'll get to that. Let's go through here. She's down there. First time I came to Betnikh was during the New Life Festival, which is the basically Christmas event, and it's one of my favorite events. Christmas, when the New Life Festival. So this is Lokra.
You were among the crew that arrived with Lambour, yes? I envy you. Free to see the world and make of your life whatever you wish.
You speak as if you were a prisoner.
Shackles are not always made of iron. My destiny was decided when I was born a female. As the chief's only daughter, my duty is to marry into another clan, forging an alliance. It is our way and my fate.
Huntwife Lurgish thinks you'll desert the clan.
If only I had the courage. I want nothing more than to see the world before I marry. But I can't. Not without the blessing of my mother and grandmother.
I could speak to them for you.
Go ahead. It won't do any good. Orc clans survived this way for many generations. It's simply how things are. I understand that, as much as it angers me.
Have you considered just leaving?
Of course. But that would mean abandoning my clan. I understand the importance of our traditions. I must be sure I'm doing the right thing.
Tell me more about the clan.
The clan chief is the only male who takes wives. The wives are crucial to the leadership and stability of the clan. Sons eventually try to take over the clan by strength, while daughters are married off to other clans.
So you don't want to be a chief's wife?
It's not that. I would enjoy the honor and responsibility of being a chief's wife. I just want to see the world, to live my life before I marry for the good of the clan.
This is a difficult choice because, well, she's not going to get the blessing. I don't think she gets the blessing. But it's not like she wants to desert the clan. She just wants to see the world before actually settling down, which is understandable. And here's the thing. On one side, I will agree with her because I mean, she deserves to be free to choose her own life and her own path. But on the other side, we live in communities. I mean, orcs live in communities, and sometimes you have to put aside your own desires to think about what's best for the whole community. And it's kind of hard because the welfare of the whole community is also very important. I mean, you can't just decide, well, I'm going to do whatever I want, and yeah, because you might be hurting a lot of people. You might be hurting a lot of people by doing that. And I know this is not the politically correct thing to say, that I should be, oh yeah, please just do whatever you want. But that's basically how my country lives, by being very selfish. I mean, people here are very selfish. And sometimes I kind of miss that feeling of we are actually a community and we think about each other and we will do things for the betterment of the community or to help each other out. And people kind of do that as long as it does not affect their individual desires. Like for right now with the whole virus thing, some people are refusing to wear masks because it's an attack on their freedom. And it's like, yes, but no, it isn't. I mean, people are dying, and we have to try to avoid saturating the hospitals and such, because that will mean more people will die. I'm just saying. So let's start with this person.
Greetings, friend of Lambor. How can an old orc help you?
Can we talk about Lokra?
I sensed Lokra found an ally in you. But your efforts are for naught. I cannot determine her path, nor can her mother or my son, the chief.
Then who?
Only Lokra can decide. Her sense of duty battles her desire to live her life. Many daughters have chosen exile over the years. I did once. While the decision is Lokra's alone, she seems to value your advice.
And how did you get back? I think she wants the clan's blessing.
She wishes to be free of guilt. She knows what she wants, but fears the consequences. Choices always come with a price. Lokra must choose and accept the cost.
That's an interesting lesson. So what should I tell her?
To follow her heart. Lokra knows what she wants, and she knows the cost. She wants to be free, but fears exile from the clan. Her heart knows the path she should follow.
Stuck to Shulk. I think she's inside the stronghold.
Is there a reason you're in the chief's chambers? If not, be on your way.
Yes, it's so nice. I want to speak with you about Lokra.
You met my daughter then. She has spirit, I'll give her that. She'll make a worthy wife.
She's not sure about that.
So, she sent you to argue for her. She knows her duty. It is our way. The alliance her marriage makes for our clan will enable us to survive in these dangerous times.
What if she promised to return?
She is the chief's only daughter. I would rather her be miserable and alive than dead on some fool adventure. But I don't expect an outsider to understand.
It's her life.
Our lives belong to the clan. Its survival depends on marriage alliances more than strong sword arms. Lokra must accept her part and perform her duty. If you want to help, remind her of this. Maybe she'll listen to you.
Like I was saying, this is kind of a difficult situation. Oh, there's a duck here. Because we're looking at it from our eyes as Westerners. We live very comfortable lives and we can pretty much choose whatever we want to do with our lives. Mostly because the survival of the community does not depend on us choosing one path or another, but just think about when human tribes lived in this situation where survival depended that each person played their role. You do not have much of a choice there because it's you or the survival of the tribe. I mean, you really cannot condemn your people to die because you want to, I don't know, see the world or something. Sometimes you have to put aside what you want to do because otherwise you will be condemning people or you will be weakening your tribe. That's kind of the reason, I don't know, it's complicated to look at it from the eyes of a Westerner because we really haven't seen ourselves in that situation.
I assume my family wasn't especially pleased with an outsider prying into our affairs. Remember, it was your idea.
They were very informative.
So what's your opinion, after talking to everyone? I really want to know.
So okay, we have two options. Your marriage is vital to your clan. There is honor in doing your duty. Your life is your own. Sail with us and see the world if that's what you want. I don't know what to choose because I agree with both options. In other gameplays I've chosen both options, one or the other. And I mean, the argument about the survival of the clan being important was very strong. But yeah, it's her life, so I guess we're going to go with this. So your life is your own, sail with us and see the world if that's what you want. Maybe she can return?
You're right. I value my family, but this is my life. I should live it as I choose. I'm gonna follow my heart.
It didn't seem like the orcs' wives were very young to have more daughters anyways. So I guess I might have just condemned the whole tribe. But I don't know. I'm glad I could help.
At last, I find myself looking forward to my future.
So you live with us?
Yes. I'll say my farewells first. It won't be easy, but I won't sneak out like a thief. My family has a right to hear it from my lips. I'll see you on the ship when you're ready to leave.
Okay. Let's go find more quests to do in the island before we depart.
Let me get back on my feet.
Because there were more quests. And I would really not want to miss any of them. What's that? Yep. Platinum. So let's see, where is... I want to go here.
What do you want?
It's funny how nobody cares about the wasp. During the New Life Festival, there is a fight about them. There are places where it's easier to farm than did avoid the wolves. We already got this. I pulled that one. We're just going to keep running. Okay. There's so many wolves in this island, and the wolves are absolutely vicious. Where did he go? Okay. Not sure this was where I wanted to go. I think I'm going back. I'm actually looking for a particular mission that's I have to fight some hunters or somewhat. I'm looking for that one because I think that's the only one we still have not done. I don't think there are more missions. If there are, then I guess I might have to return. I just need to remember where the hunters were. In other words, perhaps here, yeah. I was thinking, they were somewhat close.
Blasted Scrooga, stop fussing over me! Keep staring, Outlander, and I'll repay the sacking of Orsinium twice over. A few scratches don't bother me.
So what's your problem?
You, coming here, thinking you're better than us.
What the heck?
Again.
Maybe I am better.
Strong talk. Prove it. I bet my axe that any of my hunters could best you in a duel.
You shouldn't bet against me. Mainly because I'm the playing character. This is done so I win. I'll take that bet.
Beat 3 of my hunters in duels and my axe is yours.
Shouldn't I have something at stake?
No need. The loss of your dignity will be my reward.
Ah! Got stuck there. So let's go attack the hunters. Why is nobody here?
Staring is a good way to lose your eyes.
Interested in a duel?
I'm always ready for a fight, especially with Outlanders.
Okay, let's fight then.
Am I supposed to be scared?
One down. So, not saying anything. Let's see this guy.
Why don't you face a real warrior?
Are you willing to duel me?
More than willing. It's been too long since I crushed an outsider's face.
We'll see. Two down, one more to go.
Come to try your luck with me?
Yep.
I'm always ready for a fight, especially with Outlanders.
Let's fight then.
Say your prayers.
And we got a paper here. Do we have more papers to pick up? Yep. Sayings of the Oak Boys.
I lost a lot of money betting against you in that Crucible fight. You're a lucky one.
No need to gloat. I saw it all. Clearly, my hunters need more training.
Yeah, she was talking about the time we went into the Blessed Crucible dungeon, and I really love that she actually mentioned that. It's really, really cool. Okay, where's my reward?
My word is as solid as this steel. Take my axe. Maybe someday you'll learn how to use it.
Yeah, or I might just sell it. Probably the constructed formats. And I think this is it. I think this is pretty much everything Betnikh has to offer. I don't think there is anything else to do. So we are going to... Yeah. We're going to leave. We're going to head for Glenumbra. This is one. This is the deer thingy that we just got from the event, the Greymoor event. We got wood here. Piercing. I'm going to get the paper mainly because we're close by, so we might as well just get it. I don't think there are more papers. And here it is, Sayings of the Wise. Interesting. And we have another one here on the docks. We're also going to take them. And then we'll board the ship. Who's this guy?
Stubborn orcs. I told Master Peverell this was a mistake. They're not even part of the Covenant.
Okay. So let's go up. Try not to fall into the water. Oh yeah, we made it. Most of the time I just fall down and I have to swim all the way. So Colleen is not happy with us. I don't know what about the rest of the people.
You should have listened to Captain Colleen. She was right about the artifact.
Okay, whatever you say. You monsters. No more people here? I just talk to Colleen and move on towards Daggerfall.
I swore never to sail with you again. But Chief Tazgul has asked me to sail you to Glenumbra, which I will do.
Chief Tazgul is ready to join the Daggerfall Covenant. He asked you to take me to Daggerfall. Isn't this a little redundant? I mean, didn't she just say that Chief Tazgul asked her to sail me to Glenumbra? I don't even know.
Only out of respect for the Chief and for the good of the Alliance, not for you. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's just get out of this island. It's a really cool island, but it's making me feel uncomfortable to be with her. She's just pissed off because I destroyed the relic. It's just so stupid.
We've arrived. Welcome to Daggerfall.
I wish I could have retrieved that Ayleid relic for study, but you were wise to destroy it rather than place it in Breton hands. I realize Colleen disagrees with your decision, but never doubt it was the right one.
I completely agree with Naramo. I don't know where Jakarn is. Really? This is Naramo's spider. And what the heck?
The irony is delicious. You could cut it with a knife, or anything else for that matter.
What the heck is going on here?
This is actually quite fun. Look at him squirm.
What are you three girls doing to him?
We've all agreed. He's going to choose one way or the other, or we're throwing him off the boat.
You're forcing him to choose between you three? Seriously?
I could get used to traveling around with you. It's never dull, I'll give you that.
He doesn't seem to give much of a damn that he is being surrounded by three girls who just basically want to bet him and are forcing him to choose. It's like, actually, he seems to be enjoying himself. The attention. And I pretty much guess he is actually enjoying the attention. So where do we have to go? We have to go here. I'm guessing this is the right way? Yeah. Sir Lennis.
The proud city of Daggerfall greets you. Can I help you with something?
I bring a petition. Chief Taskel wishes to join the Daggerfall Covenant.
The Seamount War Chief? Impressive. I don't know what you did to convince him, friend. But you have my gratitude. Well done. I will take this petition to High King Emmerich immediately. Enjoy your stay in Daggerfall.
You cannot imagine what I had to do. And yeah, it sounded terrible. Sorry about that. Okay. So we are in Daggerfall. Let's go find the quests.
Nobody
Starting
cares
with this
about
one.
us poor beggars.
So what is wrong?
Could you help me? I'm next. I know I'm going to be next.
Next for what?
Murder. My friends are already dead, but the Watch doesn't care. What's one less beggar? We're nothing to them. But if someone found the killer...
Just tell me where I should start looking.
Start in the Trade District alleys. That's where old GM was murdered just yesterday. Maybe Lieutenant Dubois will give you a reward if you do his job for him.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. It's a terrible thing to be poor. You're invisible. No one cares.
I actually have some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I know.
Just tell me more about the
The
killings.
Watch found old GM last night. The night before, it was Ragged Ron. When one of us dies, they blame the cold or the plague. But Jian and Ron were put something horrible. Now they say it's a wolf.
A wolf in the city.
Can you believe it? A wolf in the city? But that's what the Watch thinks. Who am I to say any different? Still, it feels more like murder than the work of a wild animal to me.
Why would someone kill beggars? I mean, actually, I did say that without remembering the conversation, but it really makes sense. I mean, a wolf in the city is not something that makes a lot of sense. And I'm not saying wolves do not approach human settlements, because they do. And they will actually they will approach looking for food. I mean, that's basically what every other animal does. But I don't think wolves actually go into big cities. I mean, populated cities. I'm not talking about Pripyat. And I don't think they would just limit themselves to attacking beggars. So he actually has a point. Why would someone kill beggars?
We're everywhere. We're easy prey. Some folks just don't like us. Take your pick. This killer isn't stopping. It's brutal. Sooner or later, it's gonna start killing a better class of citizen. Then the Watch will take action.
Yeah, when there are no more beggars, he'll turn to middle class or low class or something. There's actually a really cool mission in Oblivion. That's you have to investigate some vampire claims that some vampire hunter was in Bruma up north and killed a guy. He claimed he was a vampire, and actually the guy worked at night, which is the reason many people did not recall seeing him outside during the day. The guy was not a vampire, and the whole quest was basically this guy killed him to get his key or something for some treasure they had hidden a long time ago. It's actually pretty cool. So here we have a Bloodthorn cultist. This man's spine was twisted several times before he died. The attacker must have been incredibly strong. So we have a wolf that's incredibly strong. If that doesn't ring a bell to you, I don't even know. Because I guess as soon as as the guy talked about wolves, and I was like, yeah, that sounds suspicious. And when I saw that, it's like, yeah, that pretty much confirms my suspicions. So these guys are terrified? These are all beggars?
Get out of here. It'll kill you too.
Tell me what's going on.
It's a monster, I tell you. A monster. Prowls the alleys, shreds its victims with claws and fangs. It'll kill anyone that crosses its path. There's a dead man in the south alley, but he's no beggar. He's one of those Bloodthorn cultists.
Yeah, we already saw that. So tell me more about the monster.
The beast prowls along the river's edge and hunts in the alleys. It doesn't eat what it kills. It just slaughters and leaves the corpses for the rats. It's the curse of Camlorn. I want no part of this evil.
The curse of Camlorn?
Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. The town of Camlorn's been taken over by an army of werewolves. Don't look at me like that. I heard Damien and Fabian talking about it.
Yep. So, as I was saying, I mean, it couldn't be more obvious that we're facing a werewolf. Why he's attacking people, I don't even know.
It was a monster. It tore out Guillaume's throat and disappeared into the river. It was hideous.
I think the first time I faced this guy, he was so powerful. He felt so powerful. But with 810 CP levels, it does not feel that powerful anymore.
What a beast! Right out of my worst nightmares. Thank you for killing the horrible thing.
You're welcome. And why is this guy, I mean, would make sense if he was like, I don't know, maybe he changed at night or something and then went on a killing spree. But it seems to be a psychopath, and that's it. Oh no, not the dog. I mean, he's important and all, but what the heck? Who's this person? No, not her. I don't want to talk to her.
I've never seen the citizens so agitated. Even the beggars seem nervous these days.
I need to talk to you about the back alley murders. It was a werewolf.
A werewolf killed those beggars? You're certain?
I killed him.
Damn. I shouldn't have ignored Matthew when he came to me. Take this as a reward, but say nothing. People are nervous enough as it is. I promise not to dismiss the concerns of the poor again.
You incompetent fool.
Hard lesson. I won't turn away anyone who's in trouble again. Not on my watch. Not even a beggar.
Okay, here's the thing about this guy. Beggars are being murdered. I mean, the beggars are not making it up. It's not like, oh, we saw something lurking in the shadows or whatever, and we feel threatened. No, beggars have actually been murdered. I mean, the bodies must have appeared because we've been told that the werewolf does not eat the victims, it just kills them. So, this guy should have been aware that something was killing the beggars. And, I mean, he's actually aware because they said it was a wolf. And he still did nothing. You guys have a wolf, a wild wolf, even if you believe it's a wolf, you have a wild wolf in the city and you decide to, yeah, these are beggar concerns, no problem of mine. Seriously? How much of an idiot can you be? So, are you willing to discuss the murders?
With you? Yes, of course. But please, keep your voice down. No need to alarm anyone unnecessarily.
What do you know about the curse of Camlorn?
I'd say it were a lot of superstitious nonsense. Except the rumors keep coming. They say that werewolves have overrun Camlorn, north of here. With the way the Lion Guard has been acting, there's certainly something going on up that way.
Have you ever fought a werewolf?
Fight a werewolf? Never had the opportunity, and I hope it stays that way. A werewolf's bite carries the creature's curse. It can turn you into one of them. Or so I've heard it said.
This is true in the Elder Scrolls lore. And here's the funny thing is that because these people want to sell you the werewolf bite, there are three ways to become a werewolf in game. You can buy it from the crown store, which is basically here. Yep. Chapters, quest starters, furniture, utility upgrades, class. I don't think it's class. Well, it's here somewhere. Basically, you can buy it from the crown werewolf. I'm going to here. Werewolf bite, 1,500 crowns. So for 15 bucks, you can buy the werewolf bite and become a werewolf yourself. That's one of the ways.
All residents of Daggerfall.
That's one.
Stay indoors tonight for your own safety. The Watch is looking into a series of murders, and they don't want you to be the next victim.
I'm moving out. because of the sound. So that's one of the ways you can become a werewolf. The other one is encountering a special kind of mob. That's basically a werewolf or a blood fiend to become a vampire. And they appear only in 3 regions. I think the Rift is one of them. Reaper's March is the other, and the third one, I believe it's Vankorai. And it is said that they appear during full moons. I have tried it myself, and actually twice I managed to get a bite from, and it was during full moon, so that might actually be true. Full moon, if I recall correctly, will happen once every 8 days, like real days, not in-game days or anything. And the third one is by having a player that's infected with, well, a werewolf player bite you. And something a player can only do once a week. So those are the 3 ways to become a werewolf, but according to the lore, you become a werewolf by getting bitten by a werewolf. So you've just seen me fight werewolves, and I'm sick of fighting them because they're all over the place. And it doesn't make a lot of sense that lore-wise, that fighting these creatures will not turn me into a werewolf if I get bitten or slashed or something. Actually, in Skyrim, not the werewolf part, but the vampires, Skyrim Oblivion is the same. You can become a vampire just by fighting vampires in a delve or a dungeon or something. So it really does not make a lot of sense that lore-wise that they didn't do this, but since they wanted to sell you the bite, that's how it is. And actually, at first, when the game was launched, people would often go kill all the special mobs that where's the dog? I keep hearing him whimper. He's there. Oh no, he's here. We're going to do this quest now. So people would often go around killing the special mobs, so other people could not get infected, and they would sell the bite.
Travel through the woods of Daenia is highly
And
discouraged at the
it was
present
kind of
time.
expensive. They would sell it for a bit.
The usually peaceful
But the thing is, enough people gifted away their werewolf bites, so that eventually, I mean, if you want to become a werewolf, you pretty much just post it on the chat, and eventually someone will just give you a bite. I mean, I have several werewolf characters. I don't mind giving free bites. It's what? Are you going to give me 5,000 of these special in-game coins? I can get that during quests. So let's start with giblets. So what's wrong? The dog looks down the road and then backs at you, and he wants you to follow. Alright, let's go. I feel really sorry for this dog. It's almost been on a killing spree here. Not sure what the guy is doing. We got an assassin.
Your interference will not be tolerated.
Daggerfall Market Shopping List. Grocer, 3 blood oranges. Tailor, a crescent emblem, a plug, florist, black roses with thorns. Okay. When this? Which one this? Sounds familiar. So that was basically the dog's owner. And I feel really sorry for the dog. So, is this the grocer? I think he is.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
I found this list. Did you have 3 blood oranges?
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this.
Okay. This never made any sense to me. So, you have this guy who knows what the King's intelligence network uses, and he just told me everything because I showed him a note I had found. Dude, I could be a spy. I don't even know. I have a few other phrases to ask about the King's intelligence. Let's ask about the King's intelligence network.
You know, the eyes and ears of Daggerfall?
Yes,
That's
of
how
course.
King Casimir keeps track of what's going on in the city.
Really?
But you didn't hear about it from me.
No, you just spilled out like about everything. So, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, guys, you people at the company, think your stories just a little bit. It's not that complicated. I have a few other phrases to ask about.
I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
Okay, who's Roy?
Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
You don't trust me, but you just told me everything about the Kings in that. Why? Tell me more about what you do.
I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk, and I listen. Then I talk to my friends, like Roy. As for other people, maybe they should decide what they're going to do, now that they know so much.
I know so much because you told me. Florist.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Not today. I found a bud in the water near the mill wheel. He carried this list.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things. Like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
So how did Roy become involved in all of this?
With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Well, I can't argue against that. Let's go find our tailor.
That damn dog keeps approaching me. I think it wants me to follow it.
I really feel sorry for the dog. Okay, so this is our tailor.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed.
Looking for a cloak with a crescent emblem.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
Why would a dead man write that on a note?
Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed.
Tell me more about Roy.
Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him.
Were you and Roy good friends?
I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. In exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
I discovered the meaning of all the items on the list. Where should I report this?
If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle.
Okay. I was just checking something. Hold on a second. Going back to the Twitch. Okay. Alright. Let's go to talk to the captain. this way. Oh my god, this woman just keeps following me around. That's the Rothgar quest giver. And yes, we got an assassin on our backs. I don't want to hit the guard, so I'm just going to let the guard deal with the assassin. Because the problem is if I hit the guard, then I'm going to get a bounty. And I'll let that guy just do the job himself. Nice, thank you. And he got a bounty. That's exactly what I meant. It's happened to me. There is a very high chance that
of the king. Your interference will not be tolerated.
there is a high chance that you are going to end up hitting the guard, so you will get a bounty and you will get attacked.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
What the heck? Another assassin. Yeah, nice.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
I have information from Roy.
Roy? Where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place?
Yeah, because he's dead. I found this note on his body.
Dead? Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more.
You can get more information.
Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Glenumbra at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do.
That's cool. I'll talk to Grenna.
In the name of the king.
Let's go talk to this. No, please just leave me alone. Oh, we have a
Your
paper.
interference will not be tolerated.
Oh my. 5-9, just another assassin. They're so annoying. And I can't ride because I'm being targeted. No, the assassins here do become very annoying. You can't walk like 3 paces without finding one. Unless again. Okay.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here?
Yep, but Captain Arison sent me.
And? Why are we talking?
Roy uncovered an assassination plot. I don't know. Why are we talking? Why do you think Captain Arison would send me?
By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him to talk.
I can do that.
Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
So you're an agent of the Crown. I'll do what I can, and I can promise I'm not going to kill him.
Help me. I've been discovered. Don't let them get me.
I avoid area of effect attacks for the same reason I did not want to attack the other assassin, because it happened to me as well that for some reason the people downstairs got hit by my attack, and then I got a bounty, and it was not fun getting out of here alive. So this is the Viper.
You don't think I had anything to do with that, do you?
I wanted to overlook all this in exchange for some information.
Agreed. I'll tell you everything I know. Martin Lerino hired me. He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. I'm a mason, you see. Martin wanted me to make him a map of the tunnels beneath Daggerfall.
Tunnels? Tunnels.
The secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear. I just needed the gold. I've got my own troubles back in Wayrest.
Stay here.
you're back. What happened?
Livek had some protection. Got attacked by an assassin.
I thought I heard some noise upstairs. But you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Livek live?
Oh, he's alive, alright. We gave Martine Lerenot information about secret tunnels to the castle.
Martine the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Lerenot's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Livek, so take anything you find straight to Captain Arison.
Very well. I'll do that. So many pointers. I don't even know what's going on. I think most of them are dailies or whatnot. Like for Glory, those are the arena things, the arena quests. I've never done an arena. I'm not good at PvP, so I really don't want to ruin the fun for others. Which is basically the reason I don't do PvP, especially not with other people, especially not with people who don't know me, because I don't think I'm going to do well. As I've never really done it, and the few times I've done it, it's been basically me ending dead. So I really don't want to ruin the fun for other people and just be like a person who just doesn't have a clue of what the heck she's doing, and she just came here and ruined the game for us. I do not know that. This recipe. It's basically the reason I used to shy away from dungeons as well, until I found a group of people I could play with and practice and get better, and now I don't mind actually joining groups to the dungeons. I might not be the best one, but I can handle myself somewhat alright in a dungeon. Resident table dining, I might have that in my main character. Very likely, I will check later. And I'm getting this. Bananas. Getting this. They're high in potassium, they're very healthy and good for you.
What? Kill the intruder.
You fool did not see there was a guy there. Okay, so we got rid of Lerenot. That was my attack. Okay, Verk's note. Martine, your ships are more than adequate to transport our agents. All you need to do is deliver the cargo once night falls. We'll emerge from the crates and use Livek's map to get close to King Casimir. Angov will be pleased with the chaos caused by Casimir's death. The kingdom's leader ranks will offer the Bloodthorns little resistance. Overcoming the south will be easy and Glenumbra will be ours. Rest assured that you will be compensated very well for your loyalty to the Bloodthorn cause. See that those crates are not disturbed. The agents inside must stay hidden until the time is right. If they are discovered, I will perform the deed myself and then come back for you. Do not fail us, Beric. Who's this Beric guy? I mean, did we actually need any more confirmation that there is a plot to assassinate the king? But that's important information what we just read there, okay? Because Angov is going to be our main villain here in this quest line. So let's talk to Captain Arison again. Actually, Angov is one. He's a very interesting villain. Oh, for
your interference will not be tolerated.
You people are so annoying. Leave me alone.
Honor
and I keep walking past the spawn point. Honor still what?
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in.
Seriously? That was not enough information? So, okay, King Casimir is the target. Assassins are hiding in cargo crates on the docks.
His lordship Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Divines help us if the king is killed. It could destroy the Alliance.
Why, as far as I'm concerned, I think he's not really that important.
I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. We need to find those assassins.
I'll search the harbor.
Good. Talk to Sisana Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can. Now hurry. The king's life is in danger.
I'll talk to her. Right away. Please, no more assassins. Okay.
Unless this is about cargo, I can't talk right now. I'm extremely busy.
It's more important than cargo. Well, yeah, it is about cargo. Captain Erison sent me. The king is in danger.
The assassins are in my port. Find these snakes and kill them. But do it quietly. I don't want to start a panic. I'll alert the guards. If any of these conspirators get past you, we'll cut them down.
So basically the game just assumed that I told her the whole story, even though it was not reflected anywhere.
I have little time for talk.
So we got an assassin here?
You're too late. Berick's already on his way to...
Okay.
You're too late. Varric's already on his way to the
Oh,
castle. Your king is already dead.
I thought we had to open more of these cargo crates. I don't know why I always believe that we have to open 3 of them. And it's actually, we only need 1 to move on to the next section of the mission. Going to fall, nope. I managed to get a hold of myself there.
Look there. It's the one who brought those Pellinger brats to justice.
Twice cursed pig thieves.
Yeah, that's another quest. We'll do that later. Okay, we did not trigger the assassin this time. So let's go to the castle.
My lord, you must go now.
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
Death to the king.
Victory!
Okay.
Get the king out of here.
Okay. Okay, we need to follow the king, so we're just pretty much not going to fight these people. Where's the king?
Flank, now!
Oh, here he is.
What do we have here?
He ran ahead.
A lizard. No one will stand in
So,
Engloff's way.
this is Betnikh.
To the side!
Go. We'll handle this.
Good riddance.
Yeah, there's a corpse there. It's a good place to talk as any.
Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded.
No, really.
You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
Well, at least he is aware that he is being quite a fool by ignoring the warnings. I did what I could.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was buried, but he worked for someone named Angoff.
Angoff? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The Royal Spy Master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angoff. But that's all we know.
They wanted to create chaos by assassinating you.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
Okay. And we'll be leaving now. What the heck? Really? Are there no any more assassins? Wow. Okay, so we are going to stop the stream here. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, and if you enjoyed the stream, just I would be very grateful if you follow me. If you want to support me, I'm selling a book. I would also be very grateful if you actually you don't need to buy it, but just pass a word along. And I'll hope to see you next Thursday to continue with the Daggerfall Covenant storyline. I hope you had fun, and well, have a good weekend, have a good week, and I'll see you next time.